Hello there, in this video I'm going to talk about an email extortion scam that I received the other week. So let's jump straight in. This email grabbed my attention because the title or subject of the email was my actual password. Bit different from Nigerian scammers claiming that I'm owed £1 billion, so I was a little bit intrigued. I am aware is your password. Let's get directly to the point. Okay, you have my attention. You do not know me and you are most likely wondering why you are getting this email. Not a single person has compensated me to investigate you. While you were watching videos, your browser began acting as a remote desktop that has a keylogger which provided me with accessibility to your display as well as cam. Right after that, my software program gathered all your contacts from Messenger, Facebook and email. Don't use Messenger, haven't used Messenger for about 15 years. And then I created a video. That's good for you, don't really care what videos you create. First part shows the video you were viewing. Okay, maybe I do care. You got a nice taste, haha. I didn't realise that Smurf pornography was everybody's cup of tea, but apparently this scammer shares that particular fetish with me. And second part displays the recording of your webcam, and it is you. That's good to know. You do have two different possibilities. Why don't we look at the possibilities in particulars? Your choice of language is strange. I have a feeling you've just used Google Translate. First choice is to neglect this email. I'd never neglect an email. In such a case, I most certainly will send your actual video recording to all your contacts. Oh, my contacts, they're very precious to me. And consider regarding the humiliation you will feel. And consequently, if you happen to be in a committed relationship, how can it affect? I think it can affect badly. I think that's probably what you're getting at. Second option will be to pay me $6,000. $6,000? We are going to call it a donation. No, we're going to call it extortion and a scam. As a result, I most certainly will ASAP delete your video. Yeah, because you seem like a really trustworthy kind of guy, so I believe that you would delete this compromising video. You could continue your daily life like this never happened, and you will not ever hear back from me again. Okay. And then I can pay by Bitcoin. You're not making it easy for yourself. The reason they want Bitcoin payment is because it's anonymous and then they can't be traced. If you may be thinking about going to the law, look, this email message cannot be traced back to me. Okay, I've taken care of my moves. I'm not looking to ask you for money a whole lot. Well, you are, $6,000. I simply want to be paid for. Yeah, $6,000. You have 1 day in order to pay. I didn't pay, by the way. I have a unique pixel within this email, and now I know that you have read through this email. There is no unique pixel. This is a text-based email, and unique pixel doesn't mean anything. You mean like tracking code, don't you? Nonetheless, if I receive payment, I will destroy the recording right away. I completely believe you. If you want to have proof, reply with yes. Okay. And I will certainly send your video recording to your 9 contacts. No. This is a non-negotiable offer. That being said, don't waste my time and yours by responding to this email. So that's the end. So how have they got my password? Well, it turns out that actually a huge number of websites over the course of the last sort of 10 or 15 years have been hacked and had their information stolen. And a lot of websites are actually quite guilty of storing personal information in an unencrypted or easily decrypted manner. So there's a website called Have I Been Pawned or Have I Been Pwned, however you pronounce it. You put your email address in there and it tells you which data leaks you've actually been subject to. So when I put my email address in there, I can see that my Dropbox account was hacked, Last.fm, and a whole host of other companies that I've used historically. And apparently things that have been leaked include passwords, date of birth, address, telephone numbers, really quite personal information. Now, crucially, a lot of these hacks actually occurred quite a long time ago, and actually the password in the emails that have been sent to me is a password that I haven't used for about 10 years. So check out this website, Have I Been Pawned, and see whether or not your personal information has been leaked to the scammers over the years. Now, the emails didn't stop there. Here's another one. This is a little bit more interesting. Greetings, my victim. That's a very polite way to introduce yourself to somebody you're scamming, isn't it? I know your password. This is my last warning. It's also your first warning. I write you inasmuch as I put a Trojan on the webpage with pornography which you have visited. My malware grabbed all your personal data and switched on your webcam, which captured the process of your masturbation. Thank you. Just after the Trojan saved your contact list. Okay, he's clarifying the order for me just in case I'm a little bit, oh, well, if you got the masturbation process, did you get the contacts? He did. I will remove the compromising video and data if you pay me $500 in Bitcoin. Oh, well, this guy's very, very reasonable. I might just pay him anyway. It is not necessary to tell me you have sent me money. This address is connected to you. My system will delete everything automatically. I'm a computer scientist, so I know about designing systems and things. Seems unlikely that a scammer would go to the trouble of making an element of their system that automatically deletes a compromising video once a Bitcoin payment has been received. But perhaps you're just a bit unusual. I don't live in your country. Okay, so nobody can track my location, even after 9 months. What about 10 months? And here's the last one, which is a particular favourite of mine. Hi there. This letter is not going to require a lot of time. Emails can't actually gather time. I think you mean require time to read it, but carry on. Therefore, straight to the issue. All you scammers, you're very direct, aren't you? I acquired a footage of you fishing with your zipper trout. I think I know what he's referring to, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never heard the phrase zipper trout. When at the porn web site you've been to. Ah, the old porn web. Due to a terrific arse computer software. Okay, I was able to put on a few sites with that sort of content material. I would love to be able to write terrific arse computer software. You click play and all the webcams and a mic begin working in addition. I've only got one webcam. It will save every element coming from your personal computer, including contacts, account details, and crap similar to that. Just think, where have I this email from? I think you got this email from one of the many, many data leaks. So now I know just who my goal is to send out that to, in case you aren't planning to negotiate this with me. Although you don't actually want any negotiation, do you? You just want me to pay. I'll put an account address below for you to send me $360. This guy's the most reasonable yet. Within 4 days, and he's giving me a longer payment plan. Very, very reasonable and fair. Notice, it isn't that huge of a value to pay. Suppose that makes me not that awful of a man. No, you're pretty well still scum of the earth. You're welcome to complete whichever you want to. Thank you. I think this guy might have typing Tourette's. But in case I will not see the total in that period of time stated over, well, you undoubtedly know what may happen. Oh, it may happen. It's not for certain. Thus, it is under your control now. I'm not going to proceed through all the info and crap. Just simply ain't got the time for this. You most likely know that the internet is flooded with mail such as this. Indeed, I've received at least 10 of these. Therefore, it's also your choice to trust in this or not. There may only be one way to discover. Here's the Bitcoin wallet. Have a great time. Thanks a lot. He's kind of thinking of my general well-being, which I really appreciate. Oh, here's another one. It seems that part your number. I surveillance your device. I am in stupor of your video fantasies. I made screenshots from your camera lens from yours devices. You relaxes. I record video. I made backup your contacts and files. I want 829 to my Bitcoin. Why 829? Is there something specific you want to buy for that amount? My Bitcoin briefcase. It's not called a briefcase, it's called a wallet. If you don't give Bitcoin, I share this stupefaction of your Excite fantasies. You see grammatical mistakes? Do you know what? I see a lot of grammatical mistakes. Yes, I do this special to not find me. All Mail and Microsoft have analysed writing style. So that's why the writing is Anyway, just some humorous scam emails there. Yes, they do know an old password. They do probably know your date of birth. They might, worryingly, even know your address. But they're not targeting you individually, unless they send you a picture of you, in which case they are targeting you individually, and it's not worth worrying about. Just go to the police. But if you get one of these, it's absolutely nothing. Ignore it, move on, and use secure passwords, please. Anyway, have you received any funny scam emails? Let me know down below. What was your favourite here? Was it Trout, or was it the terrific arse computer software? That's my favourite. Thanks for watching, do subscribe, and I shall see you next time for another Lego video.